This is a video on how to make the text in Tinkercad. So we are going to demo a name tag. So you can start a new project. I already have one that is named the thing that I want to name it. So I'm just going to delete the entire thing. And we're going to start from scratch. Okay. So if you want to make text in Tinkercad, the difficult way to do that is to go to basic shapes, and there are letters in here somewhere. All right, where are the letters? Not basic shapes. Oh, text and numbers. There we go. So the difficult way to make text is to drag out individual letters. All right, which you could. Oopsies. You spell out. Here's Grace. We're gonna get. See, this is already annoying. All right, almost there. Now we need an M. And we got it. There we go. There we go. All right, so here we are. All right, that is the inefficient way to do this. All right. The easier way to do this is to get all of your text into one unit, because then all your letters are going to be individually floating around. What you want to do is drag a text object in, and the text object will let you write in whatever you want. And it'll keep the letters together for you, and you can treat them as a single object. You have different fonts that you can try. There's not too many of them, but pick one that you like. Then you can change the height of the letters. There's a bevel option that you can play with to customize them a little bit. There's the segments option. I'm not really sure what this is doing right now, but segments option. All right, so now we got Pritz, all right, and that is text, and so this can be manipulated. You can resize it. In order to keep the letters together, you're going to need to put them onto something. So you're going to need some sort of base. You can do a square base. You can do a round base. You can play around with something else if you wanted to get creative. I'm all about being creative. I've seen people use like a heart or use some other interesting polygon shape, or like a diamond. So some neat stuff you can do with those. If we just did a circular sort of round base here, so the base needs to be thinner than the letters, otherwise you can't see the letters. So we need to make this thing and drag it down. So there we go. So this is the most boring way to make your name tag, right? If you want to center these two things, if you select both objects together and you go to the Align tool on the top here, all right, then you can center these by clicking these black dots, all right, and you want to align center on one axis, and you want to align center on that axis. You do not want to align center on this axis, because then your base will be floating in the middle of your letters, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. You want the base to be on the bottom, because that makes the base. All right. Another option you have, if you're feeling creative, is you can make your letters a hole, and then if you make your letters a hole, you can make a cutout name tag. So you can do this as well. That's another option. But one of the things you need to keep in mind if you're doing a hole is that the letter pieces may not all connect. So in Pritz, the capital P, I've got this open space that is going to fall out if I actually go and print this, because there's nothing holding it to the rest of the letter, right? If you want to fix that, you can always just drag a little piece in to connect it. So if you think about a stencil, like stencils have those connector pieces, and this is why, right? So we want to make a little bar here. We can put a little bar in that will connect the connect the P and hold it on, and we can join that together there. Anyway, there. So now we got Fritz. Alrighty, group.